This Week in Fun.
This is This Week in Fun with Sarah Lane and Martin Sargent. Episode 26 for July 20th, 2009. The Jesus Wrinkle.
This Week in Fun. It's my number one when the week is done. And the fun has just begun. This Week in Fun. We're talking about number two the whole day through. This Week in Fun. This Week in Fun.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to TWiF 26. Martin Sargent, how the hell are you?
I'm great. Glad that you're here. Glad that I'm here. We both made it up to Petaluma.
We did.
I'm glad that you didn't double book yourself.
What does that mean? Double book myself?
You know exactly
what am
what
I,
that
some sort of a
means.
big Hollywood star all
You
of a
think
sudden?
so, apparently.
What in the...
Let me bring everyone else up to speed.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me bring everyone else up to speed. Sarah and
Great.
I were supposed to... I was going to finally pay off some of the drinks that I owe you from the games that you've won.
I don't think that that is true in the
I was going to
least.
pay off some of the drinks that you have won.
This was...
And we make plans. We make plans to go to
Actually,
this nice little
wow.
place I know.
You know what? Okay,
This
you
nice little
tell the
place I know.
story, and then I'll clarify for all the good kids at home.
We
Go
make
ahead.
plans. Now, see, here's okay. Actually, Sarah approaches me.
That's right.
I've had such a bad day. Oh, I just need a shoulder to cry on. I need to be with a good friend.
No, I said I would like a drink. Are you guys going out?
Yeah, and we were.
And you were.
We typically,
With or without me, you were already going somewhere. You and
but
Molly.
we were so excited. We were so
You're
excited.
not.
We were so
You're
excited
such
that
a
you were going
liar.
to meet us out. We were so excited, and then she doesn't even call her. Anything. She says, finally, she says, "I double booked myself."
I did.
Can you believe this? I double booked myself.
What is so wrong with that?
Like, who are you?
Forgot that I had made plans with Natalie Del Conte,
this
Molly
is-
Wood,
this-
and Veronica
this
Belmont.
is the best part.
Who would you have chosen?
I made plans already. I've double booked myself. I have to go out with 3 prominent female bloggers and videocasters.
Video casters?
and you're
what
just-
are you, an 84-year-old man?
You're too small.
No, that's not
For
true.
us,
It was
and-
what it was.
She didn't invite me to go.
First of all, it was
I'm in
girls
this
only.
business, yeah.
First of all, it was girls only. Second of all, I said, "Hey, you guys going out? I could really use a tasty beverage." And you said, "Yeah, we're gonna go to the regular place for one." And I was like, "Regular place for one. I got to go down there. I got to get a parking space and just." And then
Where did you end up going with your
we went to a
fancy-
delightful bar called Murphy's.
Yeah, your fancy friends.
It wasn't a
Murphy's.
fancy experience. Actually, Adam Curry crashed our party, so it wasn't
Oh,
girls only.
oh.
If it really comes
Adam
down
Curry?
to it, I didn't know he was coming.
Adam Curry?
He was very nice, for the record. But yeah, I guess you could have come. You could have come, but I didn't know that he really did crash the girls' dinner. He walked in, and we all went, "What?"
How do you even know about it?
Because he and Natalie are buddies. I think they did Cranky Geeks earlier in the day.
Boy.
Anyway, it was girls and boys, and it was not. You know, you didn't miss anything crazy. No deals were struck.
Well, there was other boys there too now?
There was another boy there.
Who?
I don't know him.
Ryan Block?
No, I know him. No, it was a friend of Adam's. He was wearing very nice cologne. That's all I
Oh,
remember.
please.
Well, I'm sorry. I did little things.
Go double book yourself somewhere else.
Well, I would like to not double book myself. Thank you very much. I didn't enjoy having to cancel on you. By the way, can we just for the record, Martin never invites me anywhere, and he always goes to his regular place, and I always have to ask, like, "Hey, you guys going? Maybe you would like some company." And then at the
It's
end
a
of the night,
standing invitation. You know I'm going to be there.
at the end
You
of
know
the
I'm
night,
there between 5 and 8.
after I had come home, I get a tweet from Martin saying, "Tila Tequila is here." And I said back to him, "That's the weirdest thing you ever could have texted me."
Here's why I said that,
It
because
didn't make any sense at all. Was she really
I
there?
was so upset at the bar. And all my friends at the bar, all the regulars at the regular bar, they said, "Martin, why are you so upset? You look visibly hurt." You look visibly like what happened to you? Who wronged you? And I said, my friend Sarah. Oh, I thought she was my friend, but she had to go out with some internet stars and decided to ditch me.
You don't give a rat's hooter.
And
whether or not I come to your stupid little watering hole, believe that.
My friend Robbie Danger says, who? Tila Tequila?
What? It doesn't even make any sense.
Because I said internet star.
A bunch of drunks. God. It's like...
Who? Tila Tequila?
Yeah. We're like one and the same. I am Tila Tequila, everyone. We're probably the same height. I think that's about it. Although I do hear that she likes girls. So maybe I can have a relationship with her.
Well, apparently you do too. Namely, girl video blogger casters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I hope you feel better now. You really sort of had a non-story that you told all the good people at home.
Was it a non-story?
Team TWiF, boy, are they on your side? They're rare and mad. I can't believe Sarah accidentally forgot she had something else to do on a Wednesday.
They're all jealous because they wanted to be out with all the girl blogger casters.
Well, hey, why do you think I went?
Yeah.
There were 3 hot women.
Oh, I could tell you what you really felt about that event,
hot as
but
fire.
I won't. All right, let's move on.
Weirdo. What do you mean how I really felt about it? That I was excited?
No, you weren't.
I was.
No, you weren't.
I was.
You said that you... Okay, now you're lying.
The only
you said,
thing...
I would much rather be with you, Martin.
Oh, my
You said I would much
God.
rather... I don't even want to go. I would so much rather be at the regular bar with your regular
so
friends.
much rather be at your local watering hole with all your drunk friends, Marty. Sitting on a sticky toilet seat. Toilets are so...
They're sticky there?
They're gross. I try not to touch them. I do a hover. Thank God I have, quadriceps
I'm sure
muscles.
the person goes in next to you appreciates the hover.
Well, why wouldn't they? I'm hovering. I'm not touching. I'm not getting any of my germs on the toilet seat.
Oh, you hover that by default you piddle and poo on the seat.
Fiddle and poo.
I know you do.
What is wrong with you? Well, I mean, I'm not 10 feet off of the toilet bowl. I'm just hovering inches away.
You
Everything
can't
goes
always
inside.
control.
By the way, I don't poo in bars. That is something I do not do.
What if you had to?
I
You
work
would go
something
home?
out. Yes. Or I go to a nice restaurant.
Oh, great. Okay, now next time I know that Sarah leaves the bar before, 3
In a
drinks,
hurry?
I'm just going to be like, she had to poo. She had to poo. Because
Listen,
that's the only reason Sarah Lane would leave a bar
Can I just...
before 4 drinks.
It's true. 4 drink minimum, always. Or why else are you there? I don't like to be in a public place in general. I am not alone, by the way. All of you guys, I know I'm not alone.
Everyone in the chat room wants us to move on.
Oh.
And we probably should. I'm sorry, everyone.
Fine.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, go ahead. Pander to them.
I just want to point out we get these people subscribe on iTunes, by the way, because we had a little problem with the iTunes subscription thing. So if you guys were subscribing, you got to go resubscribe.
Something was wrong with the RSS feed.
What do you mean worst episode ever?
Worst episode ever, you guys.
Shut
We
up.
just started.
We just started here.
Don't tell them to shut. Yeah, shut your mouths, chat room. We don't need. Oh wait, we do need your support.
Yeah, I like begging people to sign up again. People on
Please sign up. Shut up.
We got a few 1-star ratings up there, and people are like, nothing happens on this show. They don't talk about tech or any.
No
of that stuff.
SHIT, Sherlock.
That's
It's a show about nothing.
The whole thing. We don't.
A lot of successful people in the past have had shows about nothing.
Talk about anything.
Lest we
the
forget.
only reason I think I don't want to speak for you, but I think it's probably true. I just want to hear myself talk.
That's all I ever wanted.
That's why I want to do the show.
When I was 5 years old, I talked into a tape recorder in my room alone. I was an only child. I'm still doing the same thing now. I just have a friend sitting next to me.
Thanks, Paul. Paul says it's the 25th worst episode ever.
You know what? You guys...
Paul,
you know what? I don't even care if you like the show or not. The fact remains that you are here.
Yeah.
So I think there's somewhere deep inside.
Go find something to go find something to watch on Mevio.
There's something down there deep inside where you go, I just want to hate them, but I'm still going to tune in. And that's okay. We like you too.
All right.
Into the show.
We'll do some We don't do the normal kind of tech stories. We don't do things about defragging and repartitioning.
No, this is a show about fun.
All that. We like to have
this
fun.
week in fun.
But most of the stuff that we cover, most of the news does have some tangential relationship to technology,
Tangential.
such as the story I'm about to present. Before we do that, though, I just want to announce we're going to have a special guest on the show, namely David Prager.
Yay!
David Little Prager will be on the show.
Well, I don't think he would want you to call him David Little Prager. He has huge calves.
Little Prags.
Larger than your head.
Little Prags.
And you've got a big head.
I do not.
You do. Physically and...
You think?
And...
Physically?
And emotionally. Yeah. Look at your head. Look at this head. That's a big head. It's a large dome.
You have a big head. You are very large.
Look at how small my head is.
You look like a medicine.
You know what? The only reason my head looks big is because the rest of my body is so small.
Oh, please.
It's true. I don't have a big head.
You look like one of those.
I have a giant freak head. I know.
Like one of those
okay, thank you for pointing that out. Thanks for
that,
pointing
like-
out my giant freak head.
Like Victorian
I'm well aware.
children used to.
Very, very well aware. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Here's the first story of the day.
All right. So Prager's not going to be on for a few minutes, but he will be on.
He'll
later
be on
the
soon
show.
enough.
Yeah.
You have an iPhone.
I sure do. Do you?
I do not.
Oh.
I will be
tough
getting
luck.
one.
All right. It's really nice.
I might get one especially now because it turns out that iPhones are being used to dodge speed traps and sobriety checkpoints. The cops are pissed.
Well, I don't blame the cops. Gotta be
Cops
honest
are very
with you.
upset about this. Especially in the Washington, D.C. area where this is going on. Apparently, you use these iPhones, this application, this iPhone app, they call it. It's an app.
That's what they call it.
They call it an app.
What the kids are calling it, Marty.
So it uses the GPS and some information, and it'll tell you, it'll start to buzz or whatever it does. Little siren goes off in your iPhone device if you're coming near a speed camera or a sobriety checkpoint.
So you're able to circumvent any...
Yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't even think to do that. I mean, you'd be like
would you?
checking
Now
it.
that you know that you can do it, will you?
No. I mean, I never come across checkpoints. I mean, the last time I got involved in a checkpoint, I was it's 12 years ago. I'm not really worried about it. I'm also not
there's
worried
still a lot
about
of,
drunk driving because I don't drunk drive. If I did, then maybe I would have, more of a reason to freak out. The thing I have about this is so you launch the app and then you're just the whole time, every time you drive around, you're like, where's the security checkpoint? Where's the security checkpoint? You're looking at your phone and you're probably going to get yourself into an accident and you're going to be in much more of a world of hurt just by using this stupid app. It's probably not even free.
You are playing the goody-goody here. And I know darn well that you're going to go home tonight, probably even right when the camera stopped rolling. You're going to go to that app store and you're going to buy this thing.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
This is not something that I would waste money on.
You, of all people, should probably have this thing.
You're such a dick.
You're an aggressive driver.
I am an aggressive driver. That doesn't mean I need to be worried about security checkpoints.
You're reckless.
I don't go through red lights. I go through
Clearly
yellow
have
lights.
a drinking problem.
I go through yellow lights. My drinking problem is mine alone in my room late at night with the door locked and the keys far from my hand. All right?
And a pint of Haagen-Dazs and a lot of tears.
I actually ate a pint of Haagen-Dazs last night. So hit a little close to home there. Not that funny. It was really good. Rocky Road, best ice cream you could ever have.
You know who should have had one of these iPhone devices with the app on it?
Who?
This drunk driver up in Bennington, Vermont. This is a great story. Police said that a man accused of drunk driving left evidence on the trunk of his car. He left a glass of beer on his trunk.
Well,
It's amazing.
here's my first question.
How did it not fall off?
Well, yeah. What? I need more information.
He left a glass of
On
beer
the trunk.
on his
Okay,
trunk.
so the trunk being the back of his car.
That's the trunk.
Which is even...
Except in a Volkswagen Bug.
Except in which
Old
they don't
ones.
even do that anymore.
Yeah.
So, all right. So he was drunk. He got in his car. He left his beer on the
He's
back.
driving.
He's
He gets
driving
to
away. But first of all, this is doesn't even make sense because when you start driving, it would fall off the back really easily.
One would think. Unless
this was Velcroed to the
unless
trunk.
The Lord Jesus wanted you to get caught for this.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
A wrinkle in his plan.
The Jesus Wrinkle.
The Jesus Wrinkle. Obviously the name of the show, by the way.
Yeah,
That's our episode name.
episode 26. Jesus Wrinkle.
Lord Jesus got him, and he got him good.
Yeah.
Where was
So,
this? Vermont.
This was in
Of
Vermont,
course it
and the
was.
guy
Of
pulls
course it
up
was.
to an intersection. A cop pulls up next to him. Cop looks over and says, well, that's kind of fishy.
Yeah.
There's a clue on that guy's trunk, and it's a beer glass.
I think, okay, here's the deal.
First of all, I didn't think you could get drunk from beer.
Well,
I thought it was only
there's
the hard
your first
stuff.
problem.
I thought it was just the hard stuff.
Now, it says a glass of beer here in the article. So, a guy accused of drunk driving left evidence on the trunk of his car, a glass of beer. Here's what I think probably happened. They just didn't explain it that well. He probably got into his car, maybe turned the car on, made to leave, and was seen with the beer. There's no way you can drive away and the glass is going to stay there. It just doesn't work that way. Even Lord Jesus involved.
I have put a cup of coffee on the hood of my...
On the hood of the trunk.
I'm sorry, on the roof of my Cadillac.
And it hasn't
I have
fallen?
driven somewhere, and I get out, and I literally go, well...
Stop it.
And I finish it.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
It's
the Cadillac,
it's a
Sarah,
down...
is such a smooth ride.
Okay.
And you know this.
It's so smooth you can't even drive it anymore.
Well, it's still smooth.
It's not, actually. It goes like this when you're in it.
It's very
gotta
loud.
wear 2 bras just to be in the passenger side.
It's really smooth. It's like driving a Barca Lounger.
It's okay. I feel your car has seen better days. The radio got stolen a long time ago.
It's been replaced.
It has?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's been in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
I'm not really in the car much because I'm never invited anywhere that Martin goes. So how would I know? But that is neither here nor
I
there.
can't believe I'm hearing this right now.
Believe it. But it's also very dirty.
Are we going out for drinks tonight?
No.
I can't. I have plans.
I have to go to the dermatologist. I have skin acne. Sorry.
Where?
Sorry for living.
Where?
Places?
Ass acne.
No, it's just kind of my face. And, it's just, I don't want to talk about this. This is really, personal.
Yeah.
I'm going to the dermatologist. Sorry, I can't go drink with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, too.
Yeah.
You know who else is sorry?
Who?
Tila Tequila. She was going to be there.
I don't like her. I don't like Tila Tequila.
I thought that Natalie Del Conte and I were friends.
It was a girls' dinner. She
Yeah.
likes you very much.
Okay, but apparently if you have long, flowing blonde locks like Adam Curry, you're allowed to go.
He crashed it, and she would be the first person to say so. He crashed our party. Lovingly.
I've had it.
And with
I want to do
purpose.
one more story, then I want to get Prager on the blower.
Oh, great.
Can we do
Just
one?
what the
wanna do
show
one more?
needs. Yeah, of course.
Let's do the topless nun.
Oh, okay.
Can we do the topless nun?
Yeah,
Let's switch
of course.
to that one.
Let's go to the topless nun. We're going out of order. We're going rogue.
Kind of a Facebook kind of story. It's
is.
not much of a story, but it's interesting.
None of our stories are much of anything this week.
There's kind of a Jesus wrinkle in this one, too, perhaps.
Good.
A young woman has sued her ex-boyfriend after he posted some pictures of her nude on the Facebook. She wasn't wearing a top.
So
in the photos.
topless.
Topless,
Maybe not
they
full
call
Monty.
it. And the problem with that is she's about to go into a convent because she's becoming a nun.
So extremely inconvenient
It's a
for
little
her.
off type.
Yeah, for the topless nun.
But this is Europe. I mean, it's like all the beaches over there are topless.
By the way, this is
right?
not the topless nun. This is just this stupid website. Look, it says photo, a nun praying. That's not her. That's just a nun. Don't you love
So
that?
I was looking all over the internet for pictures of this topless nun. Is that wrong?
Well, but they're on Facebook, and you're not friends with them.
But you would think that
somebody
would
would have saved the picture and put it up
promulgated
somehow.
the pictures somehow because somebody said that this nun is
What?
very attractive.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
It's like the kind of nun, like, well, if all nuns look like
So-
that, I'd become a priest.
Uh-huh.
This kind of thing.
A rack to
It's
end
like
all
those kind of
racks.
bad.
Oh, no. I'd want to see him, too. I like a
You're
good
like,
rack.
holy rack.
Holy, why are you being a nun
Yeah.
with that stuff? I don't know.
And then, like, what about her ex-boyfriend's probably really jealous because, I mean, do you get jealous of because when you become a nun,
You
they
devote
say
yourself to God.
You're marrying Jesus.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
do you get jealous of Jesus?
doubtful because you're not,
I'm jealous of Jesus because I'd like to walk on water.
That would be awesome.
I would like to be able to turn
Heal the
water
sick.
into wine.
And
There's
just
all
be
sorts.
a generally nice
There's
dude.
all sorts of really cool stuff that Jesus pulled up.
I think that the guy is probably like, well, you want to be a nun. I mean, I can't be with you, but I don't really feel like it's really it's not really a trade in the literal sense. It's different. Sicilian beach. So yeah, I mean, this is Italy after all. Sicily.
Somebody said you marry God, not Jesus.
See, that's what I said. You devote yourself to God.
Somebody else said, like, yeah, you.
Aren't they sort of the same thing? It's very confusing
Like, yeah,
to me.
Jesus.
I don't know. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but they're all kind of the trilogy. I'm so bad with stuff like this. Sorry, everyone. I'm very interested in religion. I'm just not very good at it. They left that out in my school. It's true.
Called Prager. Speaking of religious icons.
Speaking of
people that I worship.
let's call Prager.
Let's get Prager on the phone.
Get Prager on the horn. Maybe he can help save the show. It's 3:28. We have 32 minutes.
Prager is, I believe, a 33-year-old Jew, much like Jesus was.
He's not Jewish.
Prager?
David Prager.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Voice of God.
Martin says you're Jewish. True or false?
No, but I can walk on water.
Oh, hey.
Really?
Yeah, you should try it sometime, but you'd probably sink.
I would. Prager's calves are so powerful you can walk on water.
Wait, forget Chuck Norris. We should write a book about Pragerisms.
About Prager calves.
Yeah.
Isn't there that Pragerpedia thing?
What is
There is.
Pragerpedia, by the way? It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's an engine where you ask questions and it provides answers. The Pragerpedia provides answers.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there some other Prager thing about something having to do with Klondike or?
No, that was just named after Pragerpedia.
Oh.
So the true story behind Pragerpedia, if you really want it, you're black and white now. That's interesting. On my Skype, you look much better on the live feed. Anyway,
Yeah, we're just trying to get you up here.
So
That's not you.
when we shoot Dignation, I usually blurt out the correct answers to things that they don't know during the show when they're recording the podcast, and so
Because they don't
said
really
it was like
do
an
any preparation, right?
They should do. Sometimes they prep well, and sometimes they don't. It's kind of like you might be able to comment on some of the things that you and Sarah are talking about today, and occasionally you happen to be much more learned about some of it than other parts of it.
Yes,
There's Prags.
occasionally.
You look good, dude.
Look at Prager.
Looking real hot.
I'm watching myself on delay. I should stop watching it. I
Yes.
didn't realize it's a delay.
Yeah, it's not. Sometimes it's longer than other times, but for the most part, it's a few seconds
for
back.
those of you who don't know Prager, he is the vice president of special projects.
Is that right? Is that your
no,
title now?
Revision 3.
Actually,
What does
I
that
don't
mean?
think
What
I don't
does
think I
it
have. I don't
mean?
think I have that title.
But you
He's
did.
like- he's
Wait,
like, no, I'm not.
During my tenure
It
there,
was-
you were the
it
vice
was- it
president
was-
of special projects.
I think it was a title at some point, right? I was hanging out
Weird title.
last
dude.
night with a friend of mine who said, and I was saying I was kind of titleless, and they thought I was talking about golf balls.
What does that mean?
Titleist is a golf.
Oh, it's
It's
a
a
golf
golf ball.
thing. Yeah, I'm not really
Sans
up,
title.
hip on my terms.
Well,
I'm kind of a
anything new and exciting coming out that you want to announce that's happening over at Revision 3?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
we just launched a new show earlier this week.
What is it called?
It's called HD Nation.
Yeah.
And it's about basically all things HD. That means anything to do with consumer electronics that have anything that have HD that are HD related, as well as anything that comes out in the Blu-ray world.
Now, you know who
Yeah.
you should have got to host this show? The person
Mm-hmm.
who knows more about HD displays or anything in the world. Remember Robert Heron?
Yeah, I remember that guy. He knows more than anyone I've ever met.
He is the host of the
about
show.
HD He is. I know.
He is the host of the show.
You knew that.
He's the perfect choice. Then.
You're such a nerd.
Robert Heron has the uncanny ability. It doesn't matter what you are talking about. With
He
Robert
brings
Heron,
it back to HD cameras.
He can bring it back to HD plasma displays within like 2 sentences. It's amazing.
You talk about like 6 degrees of separation.
It's
but
crazy what he does.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. Prager, we're going to play a game. We're going to play a couple games with you here. The first game that we're going to play is called True or Poo. We're going to play the theme song first.
Oh, right.
Oh.
That would be me.
Catch you a little off guard there, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hit your groove, Craig.
Hey, Sarah Lane, it's up to you. True. What is Marty gonna do? He's asking you if it's true or if it's really poo. Yeah.
All right, Prager, here's how True or Poo works. It's very simple. I'm going to tell you guys 3 different stories that could be ripped right from the headlines, or they could be big steaming piles of poo that I made up. All you have to do for each story is tell me if that story is true or if it's poo. Now, if you get 2 out of 3 right, then I buy the drinks that we'll go out and enjoy very soon, I hope. I'd like to do it tonight. But Sarah double booked herself.
Oh, my God.
If I stump you on 2 out of 3, then you have to take me out for drinks. Do we understand the rules?
Makes sense.
Okay, good.
But how's Sarah double booked?
It's a long story, man, but it's really insulting.
Martin is like taking things really personally this week. I had a something to do on Wednesday, and I didn't go to Martin's favorite watering hole, which he goes to every night, whether or not I am there anyway, and he won't stop talking about it. It's embarrassing for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, here is your first story. Is this true or poo? All right. World number 1 ranked golfer Tiger Woods missed the cut at the British Open for the first time in his career, but may have lost much more than a round of golf. His pride. Jim Bones McKay, the longtime caddy to Woods' chief American rival Phil Mickelson, claims to have seen Woods, quote, crying like a schoolgirl in the finisher's tent and refusing to sign his scorecard, blubbering that it just wasn't fair. Journalists and camera crews are not allowed in the finisher's tent, and no PGA officials have come forward to corroborate McKay's story. Some analysts say McKay's claims may be a stunt in retaliation for Woods' caddy, Steve Williams, saying that he, quote, wouldn't call Mickelson a great player because I hate the blank.
Oh.
Effer.
Whoa.
True or poo?
Now
you can talk this through with Sarah.
Okay. Well, I happen to know for a fact that there was a British Open faux pas, but the whole crying incident, I am skeptical of.
See, now, here's the deal. Martin will sometimes try to trick you by
starting with
you.
something factual.
He will start off with something that may, in fact, be based on something factual, yes. And then he'll add some stupid thing in about a woman crying or Titleist golf balls or whatever.
It was Tiger Woods who was crying.
You're crying.
Do you know who Tiger Woods is?
Yes. God, you're such a jerk. Hey, what are you eating there, Marty? Try to stay in the frame, will ya? What you got there, a bagel and cream cheese? Oh, it's really nice. Yeah. Oh, I see. You're taking bites while we were talking it through. Neat. So, Prager, I don't know. I mean, Martin usually gets me 50-50 of the time.
Really? He's that good?
I'm just that bad. But no, he's
it's quite an elaborate story. See, what he's trying to do is start with something true, then say something kind of strange, but then add a bunch of monotonous details that makes you think surely it's got to be true because he's got a level of detail that's not that exciting towards the end, which is exactly what he did.
The Prager's so perfect for this because he can really analyze
I don't know
his
if
stuff.
I like having guests on this show.
Oh, shut up.
So basically, and see what Marty's saying right there is that he doesn't like being bested right there, so we just bested him by calling it poo.
Or
so Prager,
I'm tricking you.
so poo means Martin made it up. True means that story is real. What would your pick be?
Is it your pick or our pick? Because if you were helping me, well,
let's call it our pick. But I'm telling you, I'm really bad at this half the time. So it's pretty much a crap. I flip a coin and it would be probably as accurate as I would be.
I did some psychoanalysis of Marty while contemplating the story, and it's total crap.
It is.
Yep.
Are
true or crap?
So you're calling it straight up poo?
Yeah.
A big steaming pile of it. Martin, looks like you... Whoa. What happened here? Here we go. Martin?
Final answer?
I feel like we're ready to say that it's our final answer, yes?
Really?
Well, we need the sound effect. Ding, ding, ding.
Really?
We don't have those. This isn't that high quality of a show player.
Judges?
Survey said...
You are correct.
All right!
That was that's the weakest one. All I need to do is get 2 out of 3. That's fine.
How many?
Martin, how
Are
does it
you
feel?
ready? I'm ready to move on to the next story. That's
you?
how it feels.
Okay.
Are you
Do it.
ready for your next story?
Sure.
Indeed.
True or poo? Theater historians have long debated the derivation of the term green room, the room where actors wait in costume and makeup before taking their part on the stage. Theories have ranged from the simple, green is thought to be a calming and soothing color, to the more elaborate. Long before modern makeup was invented, the actors had to apply makeup before a show and allow it to set up or cure before performing. Until the makeup was cured, it was green, and people were advised to sit quietly in the green room until such time the makeup was stable enough for performing. The prevailing theory has long been that at Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, the room where actors waited before going on the stage was full of plants. But now, Cambridge theater historian Sir Richard Southern says that his research has... hold on.
Come on, Martin.
That his research has led him to the definitive answer. In his new book on the development of the modern theater, a full chapter entitled Throw It Up Against the Wall and See What Sticks maintains that the green room was so named for Jacobean-era actor Bill Kipple, who, despite being widely recognized as one of the finest actors of his generation, would get so nervous before performances.
Oh my God, this is so long.
Physically green prior to always, like clockwork, vomiting profusely before taking the stage. Henceforth, the term green room has been used. True or poo?
So, okay.
I stopped listening and took a nap halfway through that one.
So let's see. I have been a thespian. I used to do a lot of stage acting when I was a young lad.
Of course.
I even took theater classes, and I was once even paid as a performer at the La Jolla Playhouse. But I believe that the derivation of the green and green room, I believe that there's like multiple stories for it. So it's going to be really hard to say whether something's true or false. I know that like there was some Shakespearean thing about plants in a green room and causing soothingness. And then I also think that if you've heard of the term limelight, that used to be something that I guess early days of lighting they did
That's
something.
true.
So those are the only two things that
I think
limelight and like the whole Shakespeare actors back in the day used to have green plants and shrubbery in their offstage area. So, which was yours? I don't remember. You just rambled on and on.
It was awful. It was like the longest story I've ever heard.
It was the theater historian. Sir Richard Southern has come out with the what he says is the definitive story about the Jacobean actor Bill Kipple, who was a fine actor, one of the finest of his era. However, he would always get very nervous, turn green before performing, would vomit. That's why it was called the green room.
This I don't know. The problem is like, okay, so my actual feeling here is that it's so long and convoluted that it's something that Martin wrote, And like you could kind of see him getting like he was like kind of smiling halfway through, like reading it, and he was like, well, wait, I'm not done. Where's the end of my thing? So I think this sort of just screams like Martin stupid to me.
So there's a bunch of different theories on the green room, and you just saying that the one that you explained is an official theory, and it has to do with vomit. Oh. I don't think that's true.
I don't think it is either.
No,
I think it's
the thing is,
steaming pile of poo.
You could say whatever you want, but what I was saying, what the article was saying, what the point of this was saying is that this guy just came out with Sir Richard Southern.
You're totally giving yourself away, by the way.
Just came out with
what I was saying. I mean, what the article was saying.
This new theory in his book on the development of the modern theater, which presents this new theory. Mm-hmm. Which he says is the definitive theory.
Marty, it's easier to be a fibber when sometimes you don't fib, but you're just straight up, you're
just fibbing.
You're going like all out Jay Speeden.
He's totally, very good. Very good analogy. You're pulling a Jay Speeden. It's like
By the way,
I will close this Skype connection, Prager.
Do either of you know where the picture of Jay Speeden wearing boxers with a baseball bat and goggles is? We were looking for that photo.
No.
Do you remember that?
I don't know what that is.
Marty knows that.
I remember a picture of him standing in an empty...
Standing in the empty room.
Yeah. I was looking for that photo for the longest time today, for real.
I believe I tweeted it at one point.
He was mad about that, too.
Because he was. Well, he should have thought of that before he stood in the diaper.
Not happy
in an empty room.
He was like, I look horrible. Why are they doing that to me? I'm like, why'd you stand in your underwear in an empty room and have someone take your picture? You have to assume it's going to get on the internet. Don't you know about sex tapes? That's what happens. Prager, I feel like you and I are both in agreement that this story it's just straight up poo.
I agree.
It's
it is.
poo. Martin, I think that our choices have been made. And
Judges.
it's poo.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Dun, 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 dun,
I'm buying
dun,
drinks.
dun, dun.
The unemployed guy's buying the drinks.
You're employed. This whole, I don't have a job thing, it's getting old.
Yeah, it's getting real old. Screw you.
Screw you.
Do you want to do the last one?
What's the last one? Well, we've already won.
I know you already won.
Hey, Marty, why don't you see what you're doing there? Like, you're just completely out of your entire frame.
Well, then don't put the camera on me.
Well, you're a host of the show, though. You gotta,
I'm the talented.
You're the talented host of the show. See, look, there's two of you. Talk about getting a big head now. Beauty. He's a real looker, that Martin.
Do you want to do the last one or not? Or should we just skip it?
I don't know. I don't know. What do you want to do? Last one or not?
The question is,
if we can do it double or nothing, then we'll do it.
We could do double or nothing if you want. If you want. Is that what you want to do?
True or poo?
All right.
Riot police stormed a 30th birthday party for just 15 people and shut it down, thinking it was a rave because it was advertised on Facebook. 4 police cars, a riot van, and a helicopter were involved in the swoop on Andrew Poole's gathering for his family and friends. He was just about to light the barbecue and had not even turned on the music when the gazebo suddenly started flapping wildly and the sound of chopper blades filled the air. 8 officers wearing camouflage trousers and body armor jumped out and demanded that the rave be shut down. Mr. Poole said, "We were nowhere near anyone. We weren't even playing any music. What effectively the police did was come in and stop 15 people from eating burgers. Yesterday, police insisted that they were right to end the party. We were extremely concerned how the event had been advertised on the internet as an all-night party," a spokesman said. True or poo?
Well,
or did you stop listening halfway through?
No. This is quite fascinating.
No, it's very fascinating. Yeah, it is.
So,
I admit I was fooling around with the TriCaster. That's what I was doing.
Oh, were you trying to find this audio effects for final answer? Ding ding ding.
No, our double box is all wonky today. I'm trying to fix it. I should probably just give up. But I'm
gonna say that sounds like something that could happen.
I feel like, okay, so here's the thing. I do true or poo with Martin a lot, Prig. And Martin very rarely will do 3 poos because poos are harder than trues because he has to write them. And I know Martin, and he's lazy as the next guy.
Oh, please.
Well, I'm sorry. I am telling the story. All right. So you just listen now. So if you've written 2 poos already, I would think that by the end you'd be like, I kind of don't really have it in me. It's getting late. Sarah's going to pick me up pretty soon. Maybe I'll just throw in a true story and I'll cut and paste. That's how I think about it anyway. So, Prager, don't let me sway you if you feel like this could possibly be poo. It's not very good, though.
Your psychoanalytical skills of deconstructing Marty's thought process are getting better. I think you're right.
Do you?
I do.
Judges! Yeah, okay, it's fine. That's true. It's a true story. I'm never playing True or Poo again.
3, 4, 3.
Oh,
hey,
by the way,
Sarah Lynn Prager.
It's over. I hope everyone's enjoed True or Poo. I'm retiring the game.
Yeah.
Sarah, if you look at the little Skype chat, I sent a link to the picture of Jay speeding.
Oh, nice.
Picture has been found.
He's going to really be upset.
So,
Well,
here we go.
We've only got 13 more minutes of show.
Uh-oh. So I won. What did I win again, Marty? I think I won.
He drinks. Oh,
Nice.
you won double the drinks.
And Sarah can't partake because she's double booked with some very private
we could do it another time.
agenda.
Oh, enough out of you. So if I open this link, where does it go, I wonder?
It goes to a
Now I
Flickr
just
image.
installed. Now I'm Firefox's software update. Great
Wow.
work for you.
All it was is a Flickr link.
Oh, I know, but this is a whole different thing going on. It's hard to explain.
All right. Should we just play Tweet Beat, or should we do one more story?
Well, let's look at the picture of Jay first. No, let's actually. Can we zoom in?
Can we zoom on that?
Are you on a Mac? You can hold the control button and do the fake zoom.
God, I'm so not used to Windows anymore.
Oh.
Well,
Windows.
Let's see if we could just. There we go. It's a little bit closer. There he is. He looks good. He deserves it for standing me up on Saturday night. I hope you're listening, Speedy. Hope you're listening.
It's really. Thank God his arm is covering his gut.
Poor
That's
kid.
great.
Poor sap. So Martin, now what's going
I
on?
don't know. You want to play Tweet Beat?
Let's just show this little image for the rest of the show.
Let's play Tweet Beat.
Okay, let's play Tweet
Because
Beat.
I just want to wash
That gray right out of your hair.
of True or Poo out of my mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tweet Beat. I said it's time for Tweet Beat. Mr. Martin Sargent said Tweet Beat. Are you ready for the one and only Tweet Beat?
All right, everyone, time to play the hit game that the whole internet is buzzing about. I call it Tweet Beat. Prager, here's how the game works. I'm going to give you 2 words or phrases the people on Twitter might be nattering on about. All you have to do is tell me which one of those words or phrases they're talking about more incessantly, or what has a louder tweet beat. For example, if I said, what has a louder tweet beat, Ivanka Trump or take a dump, you'd probably say
Ivanka Trump.
because
she just got engaged.
She just got engaged. And it's
Yeah.
amazing how many people care about that.
I don't
It's
know who that guy
unbelievable.
is. I know who she is, but I don't really think
Now, I
that's
should
why.
point out that I performed these metrics, Prager, at around 11 a.m. today.
All right.
Okay?
That seems fair. And
Are
just.
you ready?
Where's the real-time web when you need it, Marty? You're like 4 hours behind, 5 hours behind.
Shut up, Prager. Are you ready for your first challenge?
Well, he got you.
All right. Which has a louder tweet beat? Mm-hmm. Ron Paul or volleyball? Ron
Really?
Paul or volleyball? Which has a louder tweet beat? Talk it through.
Okay. Prager?
Well, volleyball is a more generic thing, but Ron Paul is, man, the interwebs love them some Ron Paul. But the election's been over for a while. He was unnominated quite some time ago by the Republican Party.
Right.
He was in the
What's
news.
going on in volleyball? Is there a championship going on?
Volleyball. It's not really something I watch a lot of.
Ron Paul.
Unless there was like somebody threw a volleyball at somebody else, or
I will point out that Ron Paul has been saying that the Obama health plan is going to cost more than $1 trillion. It is going to bankrupt the nation. This is what he's been saying.
when did you perform these calculations?
Today at 11.
Today at 11.
Can I have some juice?
Oh yeah, it's not juice; it's a smoothie.
No, that's fine.
I don't know. This one bores me. Nothing against Ron Paul or volleyball, but I don't know. I just.
I think more of the millions of users on Twitter probably would mention the word volleyball.
You would rather than Ron Paul. See, I would maybe think the opposite. Who is mentioning volleyball? Or I guess there are a lot of people maybe like, hey, got to go to volleyball practice.
And it's the summer.
What? Quit laughing at me. People would say that. Hey, I got to go play volleyball now.
Hey, just got a kick-ass new pair of volleyball shorts.
Hey, check out ESPN. There's volleyball on right now.
You guys want to go to the park, play some volleyball?
I don't know what's funny about that. I don't know, Prague. What do you think? Volleyball or Ron
the healthcare
Paul?
plan. I think people will be talking about the healthcare plan.
Summertime.
Quit. Well, stop trying to help us. You're the enemy, Martin. I mean, it's summertime.
Wait, he doesn't win. Oh wait, he wins if we lose. That's
Yeah, that's how it goes. Somebody wins. I'm gonna say, I don't know.
Volleyball.
You gonna say volleyball?
Yes.
Let's go volleyball. Final answer.
Final?
Yeah.
I hate you, Prager. You are correct. Ron Paul, 454 volleyball.
Prager is a good.
He's really good at this stuff.
Good
He's so much
partner.
better than you are, Sarah.
Well, he's smarter than both of us.
It's a lot. Well, are you ready for your next challenge?
Yeah.
Here it is. Which has a louder tweet beat? Everybody wins or gay porn twins?
Wow.
Everybody wins or gay porn twins? Which has a louder tweet beat?
So here's what I think. This is my initial gut reaction. Is I'm sure that there really are some gay porn twins. I don't know about them, but he wouldn't throw that out there unless they existed.
Or
How
unless they were in the news.
ever would they always be called the gay porn twins in that order? What if people tweeted about them like, there are these twins that are in porn and they're
might
both gay?
talk about the
that
gay
wouldn't
porn
show up.
twins if these twins were just both convicted for robbery.
Oh,
man.
I don't know. I'm not
sure. Saying that they were or not.
How do I miss all these great stories, by the way?
It has to be. Oh God. I've never heard of gay porn twin.
God, me either. Me
but if
either.
there's something going on,
Apparently
it was
you don't have a
probably-
Google alert set to gay porn twins.
You know what, Martin? I'm too busy thinking about tech during the rest of the week to be concerned with gay porn twins. That's where you and I are different.
I've never heard of gay porn twins, and everybody wins sounds like something that's just, I don't know.
Stupid. Who says everybody wins? See, that's it. See, here's another thing is that everybody wins is one of those things where you go, well, yeah, a lot of people may say that in a variety of contexts, but then they might also say everyone wins or every number one. It's kind of twittery.
Oh, please.
You say a few characters, you don't lose them. Everybody wins. Gay porn twins. See, here's another thing to consider, Prager, is that a story that you enjoying your bagel? Keep getting you at the right time.
It's the only thing I'm enjoying about this show.
Yeah, I know. It's a real stinker. Prager, you're the only good thing about the show. We're
I thought you were going to say I was ruining it, and I was
you're the
I
best
think
part.
that you are ruining it.
Oh, you're just mad because he's good.
No, I know.
Oh, poor Marty.
I don't want. Oh, go ahead.
I think the only thing about gay porn twins is that if this indeed was a story that was around, it may have been retweeted a lot. And that's where some of the tweet beat numbers go up. Everybody wins. Maybe people say it, but the retweeting is really the essence of the tweet beat number. Martin, I'm right. I know you're just sitting there looking all sullen, but you know that I'm right. Haven't really said anything yet, but
I would probably retweet a story about twins.
You would. You would retweet a gay porn twin story. You would. I don't think that.
But being that you both follow me on Twitter, I didn't retweet this story.
I do follow you on Twitter.
And did I?
In fact, I retweeted you yesterday about your poor lobster.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that story was totally fake.
Come on, it was not.
Calling your ass out right here, right now. I even checked with Molly.
Who told you this?
Molly.
Oh, that.
I feel bad now. I got people to give you sympathy, and you lied to them.
Molly told me. I said, by the way, the reason that I went to Molly.
How dare you even like.
The reason that I went to Molly, America and beyond, listen up, is because Martin wasn't on IM. He's always on IM, and it's very frustrating for me when I can't get a hold of him instantaneously. So I said to Molly, is that lobster story true? Silence.
I'll tell you why I wasn't
Silence.
online.
No one said anything.
Because I was upstairs on my Sotec computer, which did not at the time have IM.
You're covering your microphone. This is not an interesting story. Back to me. I say to Molly, is this story true? Silence. And I say, because if it is, I don't blame you. And she writes back, no, it's not true. It's not true at all. And he wants me to cover up. So, cover-up's over.
This is like,
Hope you feel good about yourself.
This is like, talking about how,
Hey, I had to admit I'm going to the dermatologist after the show. You think I was happy about that?
It's like if Brian Brush was on her show and you just all of a sudden start...
You know what? You always do this to me. You always make it seem like I'm always the bad guy.
Brian Brushwood may have his magic trick.
We're talking about Brian Brushwood. Who wants to bring Brian Brushwood into it?
I do, because you would never give away his tricks.
You know what? I don't think Prager wants to hear you spouting off anymore, Martin. I don't think he does at all.
I just want an answer for the tweet beat. Gay porn twins or everybody wins?
How about gay porn twins? Prager,
no, I think it's everybody wins, but I do know that Marty is very, very energized by the gay porn twin.
Let's call it everybody wins then.
The twins are black, by the way.
That's really relevant. Thank you for the clarification.
Just saying.
We stand by our final answer of everybody wins.
Ding, ding, ding.
Everybody wins.
Except for Marty.
Except for Martin and the tweet beat game.
I don't remember.
Come on.
All right, judges.
Judges? Hey.
You're correct.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Everybody wins.
Booyah. Wait a minute.
Had 19. Gay porn twins had 14. How can it not have more?
Wow. Because no one but you cares about things like that. Okay?
I read it on Huffington Post.
I'd like to keep our Mother Earth clean and
okay.
I don't know.
Normally we do. Okay, you've won 2 out of 3.
Unsooted.
Normally we do best of 3. You've already got 2 out of 3. I've got 2.
Soot.
I've got 2. I've got 2 left.
It's 4 o'clock, so hurry it up.
Real quick.
What do you mean 2 left?
Double or nothing for the next 2.
We've already done 2.
I want to do 2 more.
No, we don't have time. We have to go.
Outrageous attacks or Goldman Sachs?
Outrageous attacks, big time, dude. Indonesia has been walloped.
But they call them outrageous attacks?
Obama
did.
Sure
they did.
Obama did. That was
outrageous attacks, big time.
Or Goldman Sachs? Goldman Sachs is kind of big deal too, though.
But what's going on with them lately?
They're everywhere. Goldman Sachs.
Give me an answer.
I don't know.
Give me an answer.
I don't care. We have to leave.
Give me an answer.
Prager, give him an answer. Goldman Sachs or when animals attack. Outrageous attacks.
Oh, man. Well, Goldman Sachs is like something that people would say more often. Other people would be like bombings and
the thing is that if Obama may have called them outrageous attacks, but I click when Jakarta was a trending topic last night, not one thing that I saw in any of those tweets said outrageous attacks. They were just talking about in general that there were attacks.
Let's go with Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs, Martin.
Judges, you're correct. I hate this. Okay, real quick. Planet of the Apes or Moon Tape?
No!
Planet of the Apes or Moon Tape?
No, we've won. We win everything. We are 6 for 6. True or poo? Tweet beats. And it's all Prager. Prager,
Yes.
let's have you on next week.
There's not going to be a next week. I'm done with this show. I am so done with this show.
Oh, come on. Be a good sport.
Don't ever watch Revision 3. It's all garbage.
Sarah, we're not grabbing drinks when you come back.
Back to the Sydney? Oh, we'll grab drinks.
Yeah, we got time. All right, let's just go do that because that's going to be the only fun I've had all day. Let's go grab some drinks. We got to get out of here, don't we?
We do have to get out of here. Yeah, that's true, actually. David Prager. Can we just get a round of applause for David Prager here?
Thanks, Prager. Thanks, Prager. Hey, everyone, don't forget to check out all the wonderful programming. There's a lot of it now at revision3.com.
Indeed there is.
And we will be back next week with more, I promise, better stuff. I promise better. Until then, have fun, everyone.
And keep it real. Oh, wait. That's the Dig Reels outro. Whoops. I'm mixing my metaphors.